Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And today, the Boston Celtics will play the New York Knicks down 0-1 in the series, losing game one. The Boston Celtics blew a 20-point lead up 75-55. And the Knicks came back to win in overtime 108-105 in game one. OG Anunoby and both Jalen Brunson had 29 points in the game. The Boston Celtics shot very poorly from three, missing 45 threes, which is the most they have shot in a playoff game in their team's history, and that's the most misses they've had. Before that was game one of the NBA Finals last year. And so I think for this Boston Celtics team, one thing you've got to do right off the bat is shoot better from three, which is one thing. I don't think this Boston Celtics, I'm not going to say shoot less of it, because that's something I don't think this Celtics team is going to continue to do. I think they're going to continue to shoot the ball whether it's going or not. And so that's one thing that the Knicks can really beat them on. If the 3-point shots aren't falling down for Boston, then that's where New York can really get going. But the question is, will Boston have another really bad 3-point shooting, 3-point performance like they did the other night? One thing I would say for Jason Tatum, which I would say right away with him, is that if the 3-point shots aren't falling, stop shooting them. Like, he took 15 threes the other night and made 4. Like, a guy like Derek White, who kept shooting the ball, let Derek White keep shooting the ball. I know it wasn't working out, but if threes aren't falling for Derek White and he's getting open looks, let him keep shooting the ball. That's nothing against Jason Tatum. That's just praise to Derek White. If Jason Tatum, you were what, 6'9", 6'10". If things aren't working out for you at the 3-point shot, drive to the rim. I mean, like, you shoot some mid-range shots, you'll kill them on that area. So that's something I think Jason Tatum needs to do more if the 3-point shots are falling. They need Derek White to get hot, because he took a lot of threes the other night. He did score like 19 points, but he took a lot of threes, missed a lot of them. And he got some, and not only to mention, man, he got some great looks in that game for the Boston Celtics. You need him to knock down shots for the Boston Celtics. So that is one thing I would say needs to happen for Boston in this game, is Derek White to make some threes for you. Outside of that, I mean, just the other guys that are on this team just to play well. Who knows what we'll see with Porzingis if he plays tonight. He's a game time decision with the illness that kept him out the rest of game one, but we'll see what happens. It was reported that he should play in this game today. That is a game time decision. We'll see what happens there. He should be in the starting lineup. Another thing that's might hurt this Boston Celtics team today is Sam Hauser, who's a guy that helps off the bench, is a game time decision. So we'll see what happens with Hauser and Porzingis as they're in the injury report. Because here's what it will do. If Hauser's out, it could lead, and Porzingis, it could lead to you playing a guy that hasn't got minutes in the rotation. Because here's the thing I will say. Off the bench, when everybody is healthy, the three guys that have got minutes off the bench in the postseason, when everyone is healthy, is Al Horford, Luke Cornett, Sam Hauser, Peyton Pritchard. Those have been the 4 guys to get minutes off the bench. Now let's say Porzingis and Hauser are out in this game tonight, and then Al Horford gets into the starting lineup, and he's starting, and Hauser's out. Then Peyton Pritchard and Cornette are the only guys off the bench. You're going to have to play another guy or two that have not played in this postseason that much. So that can be the difficult thing for if Porzingis and Hauser do not play. I think Porzingis should play. I don't know about Hauser, but if Hauser is out, that unless Boston goes to an 8-man rotation, you might see Joe Mazzulla go to a guy that has not gotten a lot of minutes this postseason. I don't know who that would be, but it would be somebody. Let me know your thoughts. Before you wrap it up, I got to go to predictions and then starting lineups and predictions. So starting lineups, like I said, it all depends with Porzingis. Hauser doesn't really matter because he's going to be off the bench regardless, unless Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown would be out or something, which they're not. So Hauser's off the bench regardless. He doesn't matter. Porzingis, if he's out, Horford will start, and it'll be Derek White, Drew Holiday, Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown, and Porzingis. If Porzingis is out and does not play, it's the same starting lineup I mentioned for the first 4 players. Just take out Porzingis, bring in Al Horford. But I imagine Porzingis will play in this game tonight. For the Knicks, it's the same thing you've seen. They have nobody on the injury report. Brunson, Hart, Bridges, Anunoby, and Karl Anthony Towns is their starting lineup. So, in predictions, I'm going to go with the Boston Celtics winning this game too. Your season's on the line tonight. Just me personally, I'm not going to say Boston can't win 2 games in a row to tie the series up in a row, because they can, but it's going to be hard. If they're down 0-2 and you've got to go play at MSG, I think it'd be hard to win 2 games. I do. I think New York very well can win at least 1 game at home. Their crowd would be fired up. Not only, regardless of the series is 1-1 or they're up 2-0. If they were down 0-2, I would say that you wouldn't be as worried. Like, the crowd, I don't think the Knicks crowd would be as fired up. That'd be a hard place to play. But so you cannot go down 0-2 and then have to go win 2 games at MSG in the playoffs. So I think if you get this 1 win tonight, get game 2, maybe the idea I'm sure the idea would be to win both games in New York and take a 3-1 lead. But I think what you'd like to do is win 1 tonight, split in New York, and then go back home, tie it 2 apiece, which I know what you want is to be up 3-1, but that can be really hard to win 3 in a row against this Knicks team, especially when 2 of those games would be in New York. Let me know your thoughts, but my prediction is for the Boston Celtics to win this game tonight and tie the series up at 1 apiece. They're gonna come out shooting good, I believe, and they're gonna come out there tonight really, really wanting a win. I think Boston's going to be more hungry for it tonight. But you never know with the Knicks what they'll show up and do. I thought what they did the other night was really impressive. They could come out, and that performance, the way they played at the end of the game, could boost them to play even better. We'll see. That's a video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and peace out.